Alright guys, Jacob here, and this is my 6-week video update. Trying to stick to it and make a video every 2 weeks, so here we go. I'll start off with the physical changes. There's not too many. If, as you can hear, my voice is starting to drop, that's definitely the most noticeable one currently. I've also come to the realization, or from what I can see, I tend to break out a couple of days around my shot time. I tend to break out around then, which was, my 4th shot was 2 days ago. Same thing with my actual 6-week mark was 2 days ago. But I just got back from vacation, so I'm feeling a little bit lazy. But I knew I had to make this video for you guys, so yeah. Other physical changes, as for this being the only breaking out on my face, that's basically it. I try to pay attention and see if I see a little bit more fuzz than normal. I think there's a little bit more fuzz than normal, a little bit more. It's growing in, I think, real slow. But it's definitely growing in. I feel like my face is fuzzier than it was. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Besides breaking out on my face, I have gotten more acne on my back and on my shoulders now, and a little bit on my chest. That's something I've noticed. I definitely need to get like a body scrub for that. So if anybody has any like home remedies or a good scrub to buy, let me know. Appreciate it. Other physical changes. I know I mentioned in my last video that I had been gaining some weight. I actually haven't weighed myself since then. Been busy with vacation stuff. I've been working out a lot, so I'm trying to stick to some rules on there, and one of the rules is to avoid the scale. That way you don't get put off if you are actually gaining weight or, not losing it as fast as you'd like. So I haven't weighed myself. But when I was in Florida, I bought some new pants, and they fit great, so I am happy. I know that with working out a lot, I am gaining more muscle, and it's nice. I do a lot of lifting. Also, with being on testosterone and working out, it's weird because you get this weird boost of energy as you're working out. So it's like, I don't know. It's easier to keep going, to keep working out. What else? I don't really have too many physical changes. Besides that, that's basically it. Oh, also, this is one I didn't notice that my girlfriend pointed out, was my chest area is getting sheets smaller, but I guess the proper way to go about it would be that they just are not as full as they used to be. They're just kind of like, she says, deflating, which I guess is basically what they're doing, but they are getting smaller. So it helps with binding a little bit more, and I haven't talked about binding at all in any of my videos because I generally don't tend to do it because of the fact that I know that this face is not a passing face yet. So I don't generally do it unless I'm meeting up with other trans guys or if I'm dressing up and going out with my girlfriend. But that is something that I actually need to get on with doing now that I'm back from vacation and I can spend the money on certain things like binders and STPs and stuff like that. And that's all more stuff that is to come in later videos later on. But other than that, that is basically it. Not too many changes. Maybe a little fuzzier on the face. I don't know. Voice dropping. Chest getting smaller. Leg hair growing in a little bit more. I don't really have any arm hair. I mean, I have arm hair, but it's just basically what it's always been. Um, Other than that, I think that's it. One of the main questions that people like to ask is, how long do you have to be on testosterone for? How long do you have to take these shots for? Um, and it's basically kind of up to you. Some guys take them, and then, a couple years down the road, they stop. I don't know, just for their own personal reasons. Um, but I plan on taking them for a long time. A long time. So, yeah. What else? Also, while I was on vacation, I see when I posted these videos, when I started posting them, I wanted it to be a way to let people that I work with know, let friends know, let people, throughout my life that I've met know, stuff like that, to let family know. And one of my main things was family, and that with posting these videos that it would trickle down and everyone would kind of hear. When I first started T, I told a lot of my family members that I'm close to now. And there was one person that I kind of left out because of the fact that I didn't know exactly how to tell them. And so I recently told them last week while I was on vacation, and they were the last person that I told, and they probably should have been the first person. But like I said, I didn't really know how to tell them. And, it's kind of a big deal. It's definitely a life-changing thing, and I didn't know how to tell them, but I told them, and this is a family member of mine that, I was very close to throughout my entire life, basically. I told them, and they were a little bit frustrated because they had found out without me telling them, but overall they were fine. They accepted it, and they're happy as long as I'm happy, and they're perfectly fine with it. And it was nice because while I've been on this journey so far, there's been that one thing on my back, and it has been to tell this one person. And every day I would be like, okay, well, I'm going to call them and I'm going to tell them today. And I didn't. And I'm going to call them and tell them today. I can't. I'm going to call them, and I'm going to call them tomorrow. And I never did. And I finally told them, and now this weight has been lifted off my back, and I feel like I can continue on with this process just with a smile on my face and so happy. Along with talking to that person, they had mentioned that some people aren't going to agree with it. Some people in the family, or some people that I run across in life, and I am well aware of that. I've yet still to run into that one person, but what I said to them is that when that one person does step into the light, and they step into what I have going on, and they decide to tell me how they feel, that's perfectly fine. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but when it comes to this, once that happens, I have so many people behind me, and so many people backing me, and so many people happy and proud of what I've accomplished, that whatever they say isn't even going to faze me. It's not. I don't even care, because I have all this support and all this love behind me that one person doesn't even matter. They don't even matter. So I feel like it was a good thing that, I don't know, that I finally told this person, and that they were like, well, I love you, and I'm gonna accept you, and I love you for who you are, and all that stuff, and it was good. So that is something that I did over vacation, and it was nice. Other than that, I don't really have too many updates. that's basically it. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. This process, is going along smoothly. Other than that, that's basically it. I guess I'll see you guys in another 2 weeks when I come to my 2 months. It's crazy because when you get that first shot, waiting that first 2 weeks for your next shot seems like so long. And then now, once you get the ball rolling, it's like, goes by so fast. And like I said, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks on my 2 months. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah. Other than that, that's it. That's basically, that's it. So, like I said, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and thank you.